Okay, hey guys. This is an update on my personal project. I'm learning the guitar, and so what I'm doing is I'm deciding which method of learning the guitar that I like best, and I have a book, a video series, and I'm going to use a private teacher. So right now I am using the Guitar Handbook by Ralph Denier, and I have done like three little mini lessons consisting of the anatomy of the guitar. I've done some chords and I've done some scales. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you like a little brief introduction into some of the lessons I have. Guitar anatomy, you have the guitar. I borrowed it from a friend. Thank you, Margaret. Uh, so pretty much you have these strings which range from E on the bottom to E on the top. And then you have little fretboards, which when you put a finger down, it alters the note. Each of them is a half step up. So you have E, you have F, you have F sharp. And so after that, you have like little tuning pegs. I actually have an app that I use for tuning on my phone. It's really useful. You can use it for a wide of instruments. It's called Tuner Plus. And so you play chords. You do chords by you put anything is a chord. Anything with three or more notes is considered a chord. So that's a chord. Doesn't sound very good, but it's still a chord. And you play different chords, like an E major chord. You put the second finger down on the second lowest string. You put your third finger down on the third lowest string, and those are both on the second fret, which is a second fret from like the top, and then the next string up, you put your first finger down on the first fret, so it looks like this. And when you play it, you can get so it sounds like that. And then you have different alterations on the chord, where it's like if you put down or take off some fingers, like if you take off your first finger, which is your pointer finger, I don't know if you guys picked up on that, but then you have, it sounds relatively the same, but it's actually kind of different. And then if you take off your third finger, the middle finger, so no, yeah, middle finger. So if you take off middle finger, then you get that, and then you, so that's better. Sorry. Okay, so they sound relatively the same, except for that one that didn't sound very good. Sorry. They sound relatively the same, and so stuff like that. And then you have scales, which you have something like that. And then you have scales. You just go up, and you can do multiple octaves where you start on the same note. You start on one note, and then you end on the note an octave higher than that. So you'll play an E, and then you'll end up on an E. So something like that. And that chord I was just playing is called an E chord, by the way. So there are different types of chords. And so I really like the book because it gives little visual representations like this, where it'll show you how to play certain chords. It'll have like different fingerings, and then it's got visual representations, which I really, really liked because I tend to be more of like a visual learner. So I thought that was really useful. And so a problem that I had with it was that it's not really all that interactive, where you don't really have all that much to go off of. You just got to kind of trust that you're doing it right. You don't have any feedback or anything, which I think the video and the private teacher are going to be a bit better than that, because I can at least hear what it sounds like and get some feedback out of that. So I actually really like this book. It was pretty useful. I would recommend it to anyone who's trying to learn the guitar. It's a pretty useful starting book, because I mean, this book is pretty big. So in the couple weeks that I had it, I didn't get through all of it. So looking through the back of it, it has like introductions and techniques and everything like that. So I would recommend it to people who are either starting the guitar or just want some help in learning the guitar. It's definitely pretty useful. So this I don't know. This was my review of the Guitar Handbook by Ralph Denier. I'm Ben Horn. See you guys later.